2025. Happy birthday again. Here are the cards, and I'm going to shuffle just a little to put a little extra apparent randomness in it, because I don't believe in randomness. I believe that everything is connected and that the energy of the world is singular. We are all part of the same energy. And when our mood, when our thoughts and beliefs are out of sync with the universe is out of sync with us. So we must be very cautious, careful about our thoughts, about our mood, and we must not let other people's mood influence us, because universally, people tend to be in a bad mood or on the verge of a bad mood. We realize always that there are stresses in life, but what we need to do with those stresses is to handle them with deep respect for yourself and for the other. And I will then proceed with the reading. In the position of the subject of the month, the focus of the month, we have, can you see? Of course you can see. It's the world. It's the world. This is the very last card of the major arcana, and it signifies, therefore, the end, an arrival. But as you can see, the wreath of victory is in the shape of a birth canal. It is also the point at which you are reborn into a new dimension, into a new and more elevated condition, both internal and external. It seems to me that, Aries, you've succeeded in overcoming immense challenges of late, which may have been mounting relentlessly, ceaselessly. You now can bring the fruits of your labor, of your meeting of the challenges, full circle. In April, your birth month, perhaps not, perhaps it's late March, you can feel the joy coming in. You can accept the praise you'll receive for a job well done. With all those delays and setbacks and discouragements, you've managed to come through, and like a chrysalis containing the caterpillar, you totally transform. You grow wings and you fly free. Stop and celebrate. Be happy with your accomplishments, with your journey, because April will be a reward month in which you can really feel the transformative energies of all those trials. You know, we come to Earth because it is a trial. because it is enormously challenging. When things don't go our way, when other people intrude into our evolution, it is very important to be patient and kind and compassionate to them and to yourself. That's what I'm feeling. So let's move on to the second position, which is the position of your specific challenge. So, the Five of Wands is your specific challenge. And this card is definitely very challenging. Let's look at it for a moment. Here you see 5 people, 5 wands. They're held up in the air as if there's combat. Yet, none of those wands are actually touching one another. So it's aggression, but it's not to the point where there's damage. So whatever disagreements or disharmony that you may encounter with others during the month, just stay very positive. Seek peaceful resolution of the disagreement or the misunderstanding. This may be the month you get into some kind of personal conflict with another. This is an Aryan trait, by the way. You're very combative. The ram is your animal symbol, and you kind of like to go headfirst into a situation, and sometimes you push hard and harder than is necessary. So when you encounter criticism, when you encounter a force that is not compliant to your agenda, to your needs, then allow yourself a few moments of reflection. Don't become engaged in disputes because it's a waste of your energy. We have the world. This is the most positive card in the major arcana. So there's ample need for celebration and no need whatsoever for contention, disharmony, or bad moods. Change it. Take control of your emotions. Turn it around and calm down. That is your challenge. And in the position of the unexpected, we have the star. So you are twice blessed in this reading, the world and the star. So really, these are bookends, angelic bookends to an internal conflict, a personal conflict that intrudes upon the positive events, the positive growth spiritually, emotionally, that you should be experiencing. You need to step aside from argument, from contention. It doesn't belong in the actuality of what's going on. You see, you may even feel that there's a hand of fate working in your favor, a sort of divine intervention that is startlingly apparent, so that even you can recognize the hand of God working for your benefit. The star is a card of inspiration, hope, guidance. The stars above are there with purpose. They are a guide for the human race, have always been. They've been deciphered astrologically, and their messages allow us to build a civilization and to build our spiritual character with what we have when we're born. So if you've heard the expression, wish upon a star, this month you need to release from conflict and wish upon that star, and you'll experience a deep rebirth. So let's see how it all ends. What is the outcome? The Page of Cups. This speaks to an emotional relationship that's perhaps in its infancy, that could develop into a deeper experience for you if you focus. Because the Page of Cups is focused on the fish that's coming out of the cup. The fish represents the idea, the inspiration, the deeper knowing. There may be a need to apologize to someone, or to receive an apology from someone in order to be liberated from the angst of conflict. This is a card of deep emotional inspiration and a very young birth of emotional feeling towards someone or towards your art, your life. So that is the outcome of all this marvelous energy. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and stay tuned for a hand yoga mudra and a yoga pose specifically designed to help you through April and is related to what has been conveyed by the reading. A mudra is a hand gesture, and the hands are an extension of the will, of the soul, of the mind. And yoga is a full-bodied mudra, a gesture that has incredibly deep healing effects. So I hope you enjoy the reading and that I can gain your support and viewership. Please help me by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Namaste. Now, Aries, for you, what we need is to open up your heart, the heart energy, and to provoke from you an emotional calm and an ability to receive love without a hard shell of uncertainty, fear, pride, ego. That has to be broken, and there's an easy pose that you can do. So we come up again on our knees, and we put the knees directly underneath the hip sockets. The feet, the tops of the feet lay flat. The toes are relaxed. We press the arms directly down from the shoulder sockets, and we open up the fingers wide so we have a nice base. In fact, I've forgotten, we ought to put a pillow underneath us so that we can lay, ultimately, our forehead down. If you would like to just put it on the floor, you're welcome. So you open up the fingers, you press down into the arms, and you relax your lower back. You let it go. You let it go. You let it sink. You release it now. You bring it down. You sink it. And you lift your head up, facing out. You press down into the arms and you curve the spine back, compressing the vertebrae against each other. We press and we look up. And we breathe slow and deep. And we bend the elbows out and we gently bring the chest down. We put the forehead gently, gently down on the ground, and we slide the arms forward, bearing our weight on our forearms, elbows, closed hands. We tilt the tailbone up, and we sink the chest down as we move one arm forward. We extend the fingers out as wide as we can, keeping the forehead down. We extend the other arm out, extending the fingers out as wide as we can. And then we press the shoulders down. And we hold and breathe. And we hold and breathe. And you can feel your heart open up, spread out, release, and break that shell of fear. We hold and breathe. Sink. Sink. Relax your arms, bring the elbows in, lay them underneath the shoulders, extend the fingers, and then pull your fingers together. Lift your head up, press down into the fingers, opening up the fingers, pointing the toes to the back. We come right back up, and we bring one knee forward. And we bring the other knee forward. And we sit down on our feet, folding the feet out, and we lift the head up, and we roll the shoulders back. And we open up, hold on, I can't see. We open up the arms and we press the arms in. We lift the hips up. We drop the head back as the counter pose. We lift. And we hold and breathe. We open up. Feel your chest opening up. Press the hips up. Hold and breathe. Breathe deep through the nose. You sit down, opening up the feet, allowing us to sit. Press the chest forward. Sit your weight down on the feet. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Deep breath. Inhale. Bend the elbows. Put your hands into prayer. Press the legs together. Take a deep, deep breath. Exhale. Namaste. Practice that for the month of April, and you'll open up a world of love you never thought possible. Thank you. If you like these videos, please share, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Thank you. Namaste again.